Matt says, sometimes when I try to connect the present to the present moment, it'll feel like ignoring or shoving down the thoughts, worries coming up about the past or present. Where's the balance in that? Are you ready for my answer? There's a difference between the present moment and the now. They're not the same thing. The present moment is when your character, the false you, tries to get calm by focusing on what's here in the moment as a way to shut out the pain in the past and future. Like, I'm just consciously aiming at this and this and this. Okay, I'm in the moment now, so I don't have to feel the past and future. That's the same consciousness as that. The now contains the past and future. The now includes all that is. They're very different. The present moment is just literally what's happening now as an avoidance of your pain. The now is the space that the pain is released in. So allow your pain to come up and look at, Matt, whatever is repressing the pain and asking it to go back down, because that character is also arising in the now. Right? As you really meditate into the now, you notice patterns coming up in the first place. Now, there's an old pattern that says these patterns need to go back down. Look at that pattern and let everything just be. Not push it down, not repress, not anything. Just become the now. That's the difference. Present moment and the now are not the same thing. Sometimes to get into the now, it helps to just notice what's here in the present moment. But as you notice things in the present moment, you'll notice patterns start arising, because just looking at what's here right now, just looking at just something existing here right now, right here, is so simple that patterns that need complexity have to arise. You have to be in the future to bury a pattern. But if you're just like here, eventually the longer, like if you just stare in someone's eyes for 10 minutes, a lot of patterns are going to show up. Like you want to change everything with your partner, stare into their eyes for 10 minutes and have them stare back. You will just sit there and be like, this is so intimate. This is so scary. And then all these different patterns start to show up, right? There will start to be tears. You will start to see them as an inner child. You'll be compassionate for them. They will for you. You'll see you in this way, right? Why? Because intimacy is such a big deal, and intimacy brings up patterns. Right? Intimacy brings up patterns, real intimacy, real listening, real loving, and patterns are being brought up to be purged. That's the only reason they come up. So we don't want to push them down. We just go, welcome. And we notice if we want to push them down, who's the we? The now doesn't want to push anything down. Your pattern also is pushing patterns down. So as patterns come up, you create a counter pattern to keep them back down. I want to offer you to allow patterns to come up, and the you that wants to stop them to come up too. Like, everyone come to the surface. All of you. The one that's scared of them, the figure outer, don't actually figure out the patterns. Just watch the figure outer come up too. Right? The what do I do about this pattern? The what do I do pattern? I'm the doer. Let that come to the surface. You got the patterns, you got the what do I do, you got the figure outer. Then notice that everything outside of you is also inside of you. Maybe if I shift this, then blah, blah, blah will change. And then you start to go, well, blah, blah, blah only exists in here. So maybe they should come to the surface. So you have the them version that's not really them that suddenly comes up. So then you start to go, okay, if that happens, then maybe there will be no wars. And then you go, your repressing of wars is that's what causes more of it, right? Is like, let's bring all of it to the light. There's you thinking the world shouldn't be the way it is in your head. You bring that to the surface, and darkness can't work while it's to the surface. Once we see what we're doing, Once we see this, it doesn't work anymore. It's keeping darkness dark. There's no such thing as darkness. You just keep it down. You go, oh man, if only other people got that. There's an other people in your head that's not really them. Do you understand that? I wish other people got this. Dude, who's the other people? How do you find them? You can close your eyes and see other people getting. That's in your head. This is all your awareness. And you're just in judgments of parts of your awareness, right? There's the awareness of what the story of you is. There's the awareness of the people around you. There's the awareness of the characters. There's the awareness of your addictions. There's the awareness of your patterns that push those things down. There's the awareness of other people that are actually all you too. Can you get in harmony with what is by sitting here long enough to do it? Right?